Hello. Welcome to Nancy Night. Thank you so much for joining me. I am about to go live on Instagram as well. So, how is everyone doing tonight? As you know, my name is Nancy Mello. I am a psychic. I am a clairvoyant. I am a medium. I am an animal communicator. Thanks so much for joining me. Where are you joining me from tonight? Go ahead and give me a shout out in the comments. I am broadcasting live on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook, and just about on Instagram. So where are we talking from tonight as I put this up? Hello, everyone. Yes, you can have a general reading. We are just about to start right now. We got to turn this around. Hello. Welcome. All right. So if you guys have been following me a little bit, hello, Lansing, Illinois. Welcome. So hello, everyone. I'm just going to give everyone a chance to catch up on Instagram as well. As you know, I do this every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, and that is like super crazy bright. So I'm going to move that lamp around. Sorry about that. So we got a general reading. How is everyone doing? Has everyone been out? What's the weather like? It is freaking raining here. Hey, Kate over on Instagram. So here's what we're going to do. Just a few general rules over here for Nancy Night. So I'm going to go alternate between Instagram and also Facebook and YouTube. I will answer questions back and forth. Hello, it's rainy. I know it's rainy here in Connecticut too, but we need the rain. So really quickly, I do have some openings still available this weekend at nancymello.com. You want to book that. Sunday, I know I at least have one session and I'm booking into next week. So that's where you can learn more about me at nancymello.com. If you have Instagram, go ahead and make sure you like me over at nancy.mello.psychic.medium. Go over and say hi. We have a great crew over on Instagram. We've got our usual Friday night friends over on Instagram. On TikTok, you can reach me at nancy.mello. And Facebook, Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. Hello. How do you go on the stream? You can ask questions just from Instagram. Hopefully next week. Unfortunately, I had a slight computer program. I was hoping to go live on both tonight, but unfortunately, I have a slight computer program, so I am actually alternatively on Facebook and YouTube, on Twitch, and then Instagram. So feel free to ask your questions right where you are in the chat box, and I will get to you. And let's go ahead without further ado, because I got kids to put to sleep in about 25 minutes. So this is what I do every single Friday. I answer your questions for free. Ask me anything, ask a specific question to get a specific answer. Hello, Amy over on Instagram. I'm going to move my Instagram just a little bit closer so I can see it a little better, so I'm not just going over here. And so my friends, ask me questions. Let's go ahead and go get started over on the stream, on the Facebook stream, and then I'll give everyone an Instagram a friendly wave as well. A quick reminder to help with the algorithm. This is what I need all of you guys to do on all the platforms. I want you to like it. First of all, if you haven't already liked it, please like it. Please just give me a shout out, say hello, where are you from. That also helps the algorithms. Chatting helps. Giving a like, giving a follow, that'll help the algorithm. So my friends, we got Matt in the house. We got general readings asking. So let's start. We've got over on YouTube, Sarah X is asking what the general feelings are towards her. Lukewarm, real friendly, but it's like not so sure yet. Not so sure over. It's just like it's he's a little unsure of where it's going. Mila is asking, when do I see her retiring? Within about 2 to 3 years, Mila, over on Instagram, that's when I see you retiring. Juliet is asking over on YouTube, will the boss give me the job tomorrow? On Saturday, will he allow me to work there? I do feel like he will, Juliet, but I feel like there's going to be a catch to it. I feel like there's going to be something a little different about, maybe it's going to be yes, I hear yes, but, so that usually means there's something a little off with what it is. Over on Instagram, and this is what I'll do, folks. I'll alternate between Instagram and Facebook. Over on Facebook, Lorraine is saying, how does the next 6 months look for you? I think this summer's going to be a little tough. I feel like financially it's going to be a little bit tough. I think if you're able to pull through like June and July, August looks better, the fall looks better. I just feel like there's a few little rocky months ahead for you. So when I'm answering questions on Instagram, I want you to be sure and go ahead. If you aren't already following me on YouTube, I want you to search Nancy Mello Psychic Medium over on YouTube. Dab is saying, would love to know when love will come to your life. I do feel like, Dab, over on Instagram, something's definitely happening this fall for you. Either it's a friendship that's turning into more, or it's just kind of like a friendship love thing. There's definitely something going on in the fall for you. Visha is saying, do I have any psychic abilities? This is over on Instagram. I think we all have abilities of some sort. It's just whether we're exercising them or not. Amy is saying, thanks for pouring into us every Friday. Question, will I be getting into a new job soon? Amy, I'm seeing mid-July for you. Either mid-June, mid-July, I'm hearing a J. So mid-June, mid-July for you over on Amy. And then really quick, the new pup is saying, hey, my 2 dogs have passed. Are they watching over your dog now? Yes, and they're definitely kind of, I see circles around them on Instagram, circles for this, for the new P. I think I said your name right. They're going circles around the new dog. They kind of drive it a little crazy. So Instagram, while you're waiting for me to answer questions, when I'm on Facebook, go ahead and make sure you're liking it. Make sure you're commenting. Say hello to your fellow IG fans. Just anything helping that algorithm out, my friends. That helps so much. This is, let's see. Okay, we got Mercury in retrograde. LP saying over on YouTube. May I have a general reading? Dreaming about my ex recently. You know, exes are exes for a reason. I feel like that's the case with you. I just feel like it's your subconscious still just kind of still breaking it off, coming to terms with it. So I get that. Hang on. I know everyone is feeling a little wonky with the Mercury retrograde right now. I'm feeling it. Hence, you know, the electrical problems, the computer programs. That must be why what happened to my computer happened to my computer. So I get it, but I think it will be getting better within a few weeks for you in particular, LP. I just think you got to let this one. Don't look too deeply into this X streaming things. Teresa is coming over from Canada. Hello. Let's see. Instead of general reading, my friends, let's ask for some specific questions so I can give you some specific answers. I like that a lot easier. It helps me lock in a lot quicker. If you aren't already following me on TikTok, I can teach you some cool dance moves, not really, on TikTok while I answer a quick question from Instagram. We've got lots of people joining over on Instagram. Instagram is always having a great party. Nancy is channeling what I should be focusing on in spiritual journey. So witching, what I'm hearing for you is honestly, something is holding you back with your fears. There's something really kind of blocking you from your full potential. And I almost feel like you're fearing whatever it is. And I don't know if you are really, like, if you're real channeling, if you know, like the process of like having someone speak through you is happening. But whatever it is, it's almost making you a little nervous. And what I'm hearing is you've got to let go of those fears just a little bit more. May I ask, let's see. So we've got Nancy, is Gabe yay or nay? I'm saying a yay on Gabe. But that could just be because I just finished watching Anne of Green Gables, and I'm a really big fan of Gilbert from Anne of Green Gables. My daughter and I are watching the series on Netflix. We are on season 3. It is lovely. It's very different than the books if you've read the books, but I love it. So maybe that's why. Carolyn is saying, when do my spirit guides want me to move farther in my spiritual journey? Carolyn, what I'm hearing for you is to listen. I feel like they're trying to send you messages, but sometimes you get caught up in what else is going on. It's like, blah, like that. I mean, if that's an actual term, it's blah. See, with the eyes big and everything. No, but for you, it's just about about listening and letting things kind of go, and you'll hear it. I just feel like it's almost like it's too much noise around you. Well, I'm answering some questions on Facebook. Please go ahead and make sure you're liking this feed. Make sure you're commenting. It helps the algorithm so much so. Betty is saying, how does my Reiki business look like in the future? I think it's really successful for you, Betty. I feel like social media is key for you to make sure you're focusing on that. Definitely focus on social media and make sure you're making those connections. Sometimes I feel like, Betty, you're a little too shy, a little bit more quiet, and I need you to get out there more. Let's see. Beth over on Facebook is saying, will the drama be over soon? Will the family drama be over soon? To be honest, I don't think the family drama is ever going to be completely over in your family. I just think that's how it goes. I do feel like this part of the crisis is over, but not for long. I do feel like there's more drama kind of coming in. Crystal is on Facebook, and while my cat says hello, this is Katniss. And Crystal is saying, do I think I'll ever get control over your anxiety? I do think you'll get control over your anxiety. I just think it's a matter of really practicing mindfulness. And what I'm hearing is letting go of that fear. Again, just like what I talked about with the other person over on Instagram. Crystal, I just feel like your fear is definitely blocking you. So very similar message. And this happens where like a lot of people are feeling the same way about things. And it's so frustrating because you're just like, and I've been there where I just feel like this fear and I get panicky and it's just no bueno. It's no bueno. But I had to just say, you know what? I have to let go because this isn't helping me. And if this fear wants to play, this fear wants to play. But I can't control it. I could die tomorrow. I could die in 10 seconds. And I have no control over it. Even if I am psychic, there's nothing I can do. So I might as well laugh about the stuff I can laugh about. Laugh about the fact that some of you are seeing cat butt right now. And just enjoy the journey. And then really quickly, on YouTube, Grace is saying, do I see any health issues for you? So, by the way, not a doctor. I may give you the impression that I look like a doctor, but I am not a doctor. I do feel like you're more tired, you're more fatigued. Maybe something slight. I definitely think you are overdue for a checkup though. So I definitely want you to head to the doctor anyway, because I just think that you need to be getting everything checked regardless. Really quickly, while you're waiting for me to answer questions, make sure you're following me over on Instagram at nancy.mellow.psychic.medium. And I'm going to check some of these questions on Instagram. Kate is saying, do I think she might have a mutant ability that I haven't discovered yet that can bring potential income? Did I read that right? Do you think I have a mutant ability that I can have not discovered yet? Like, do you feel like you're Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of like mutant ability? Kate, I love you and I know you, Kate. What are you talking about? Mutant ability. Oh, okay, wonderful. Oh, people are saying they love Anna Green Gables. Oh, Heather is saying, will my dad be coming home from the hospital this weekend? If not this weekend, I'm hearing Monday or Tuesday, Heather. Gonza is saying, can you tell me a bit about my spirit guides and what they recommend for financial growth? I'll answer the second question, which is what do they recommend for financial growth? What I think it is, what I'm hearing for you, slow, something about slow. Take it really slow. I feel like for you guys that you just want to get there. You want to get there. You want to get financial stability. You want to get there. You want to get there. And then it doesn't help, right? Because we try and rush into everything. I'm the same way. But what I'm hearing is slow and steady progress. Saving a little bit, even if it's $10 a paycheck, $20 a paycheck. The little things you can do. That's what I'm hearing is just slow and steady, and you'll win the race. Anything communicating for me a mile. I'm not sure what that means, Lisa. Okay. Tired mom life is saying, will I have a good pregnancy? Not to be, I think it's going to be okay. I definitely feel like this one's going to hit you a little bit harder. But I think it's also because you have other kids and you're exhausted. I do want you to take care of yourself and just really be aware of how you're feeling, because I do feel like you're going to get more fatigued. Blondie is saying, do I feel like she's getting a dog soon? I think by the end of the summer, August, I see a really kind of a good dog coming in. It's a little bit bigger. What's traveling soulful? What's the guidance for me in my relationship with my husband in our future? What I'm hearing for you, traveling soulful, is you got to work on your communication skills, my friend. And I feel like your husband really needs to talk. Like, I want you to really start having conversations with him, and really opening up that, because it can be hard for men. It can be hard not to want to talk. It's not really something they work on. Communication usually isn't a strong suit of men, but I really want you to really focus on, like, just talking about anything. It can be so random, but getting in that habit will help you a lot. While I'm checking out Facebook, please make sure you're liking and commenting, telling me where you're from, telling me about your new dog, whatever it is, say hello. I also have bookings available for this weekend. I believe Sunday, and then definitely next week. Sunday may almost be, there might be one more spot on Sunday that I have available, 1 or 2 spots on Sunday. You can book at nancymillo.com, even a 15-minute reading. I've been doing lots of those, and I absolutely adore them. We've got Melanie saying, when will I be moving? Melanie on YouTube, when will I be moving into my new home? September at the latest. September at the latest. And then Grace is saying she does have a doctor's appointment next week. Excellent, Grace. I'm so happy to see that. Stacy over on Facebook is saying, what do I see for your love life? Grace, really quick, I want to touch base. Woo! Sorry, I'm getting used to this new computer. Grace is wherever Grace was when she said that she has a doctor's appointment next week. There we go. Grace, really quickly, make sure you're having them test iron and all, like, everything. Make sure they do a full panel. It's just what I'm hearing for you. Okay, so Stacy, woo! Stacy was Stacy on Facebook, and then I thought, what do I see for your love life? I think you have the habit of getting into relationships for the sake of relationships. And what I want you to look at it is not that you need anything, but that you want a friend, and maybe start approaching it more as a friendship to see if that helps. Because I just feel like sometimes you settle, and I don't feel like you should be settling, because you're amazing and the right people are there, the right men. And I'm saying plural because I do feel like you have a couple of relationships coming here, like in the next few years. But it's hard to do that when you're kind of going after the same type of person. We got Pamela saying, am I going to Arizona soon? I don't think so, at least not at the end of this year. I don't think so. I think it may be beginning of next year, but it's not anytime soon, like within the next 6 months. We got May over on YouTube. We got lots of wonderful people on YouTube tonight. I'm loving it on YouTube. May is saying, who is coming to me in love? I love that May is approaching this as like she knows someone's coming. It's the whole concept of pronoia that I love. Guys, make sure on Instagram you're liking that, giving me hearts, giving me comments. That helps the algorithm. May is saying, okay, so May, you've got a guy already, May, that seems to like you. There's someone interested already in your life, a friend, more brother-like, that seems to like you. There's someone already in your life, May. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but I know I see someone with you right now. Guys, if you haven't already, over on Facebook and Twitch, I want you to like that. I want you to like it, heart it, give it a love. Tell me where you're visiting from, because this is helping that Facebook algorithm. Facebook is kind of like Big Brother or like the Godfather. I like to think of Facebook like the Godfather, and I love Facebook. I'm kissing the Facebook's ring, but to help the algorithm, and this goes for Instagram too, because as you know, Facebook owns Instagram. The liking and the comment totally helps. So we've got. I just want to ask a question to see if I was pregnant. If I'm pregnant, because I'm late, feeling pregnant vibes. There is something going on, but I don't know if it's sticking on. And I'm not trying to be triggering it. It's uncertain if it's sticking. I do see a boy in your future, Tressa. I do see a boy. I just don't know if it's this month or next month. But something is. There's. I don't know if it's sticking for here. It's almost like the soul is deciding if it's going to come here or the next month. And then Margie is saying, is there anything I can do to help with my spiritual journey? Honestly, what I'm hearing for you, Margie, is read. Read. There's some good books out there. There's something about angels that I feel like you should be reading. Some Angels Among Us, something like that. Some kind of title like that I'm hearing. Something about angels that I'm hearing. And then Deborah is saying, did my mom make it to heaven? Yes, no question about that one. Okay, on YouTube, if you haven't already liked my YouTube channel, this goes for you as well. On Instagram, make sure you're liking me right now. It's searching Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. I'm over on Twitch at Nancy_Mello_Psychic, and this is where you can book readings at nancymello.com. Hello, my friends. We've got people visiting from Vegas. It's Marla J. Do I see a romantic relationship? How will I know it's him? I think it's one of those people that you're just going to vibe with right away. As it's just going to be like it's like they say, when you know, and I know that's so freaking cheesy, but that's what I'm hearing for you. It's Marla J. It's just going to be one of those things that just it's like love struck for you. It will happen by September or October, but it's going to be like seriously love struck. Over on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, make sure you're liking that stream and giving me a thumbs up because that always helps. Facebook loves the love button. Eyelash Candy, do I see a love interest for you? Not until next year, but I still want you to really work on loving yourself, as RuPaul says. Ali Mama says, thinking about putting my 2 dogs in board and train when we go in board and train while go on vacay, good or bad. I think it's a good idea, and I think you need the break. Just me Rose, whoopsie, is on Instagram is saying, do I see either of her sons moving out anytime soon? This makes me laugh. I don't think so. I think next year. I think spring is probably, so maybe almost a full year from now. I see at least one of your sons moving out, but they are not moving out anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong on that one. Make sure you're liking and commenting. We got lots of wonderful. We got Instagram having a party. Will Mike contact me or will Mike contact me or reply? Neither. I don't think Mike is going to do either. Oh, Kate Flutis. So I have a special ability I don't know about. Kate, I think you're extremely sensitive. I think you just need to trust yourself. Make sure you're liking and comment. Tell me if you haven't already on Instagram. Tell me where you're watching me from. Happy Friday. Let me know where you guys are talking. Let me know what is where you guys are talking from. We got Manya over on YouTube. Was it wrong for me to come Aiden so soon? I don't think so. I think that was totally needed. We got someone asking if they're going to be rich in their life. I think you're going to be rich in love and rich in happiness if you don't focus on the monetary aspect. We got Kate asking anything from spirit. Let's ask specific questions and I'll give you a specific answer that just helps me move a little bit quicker. Can I help find Ryan Larson and La Vista, Nevada? So unfortunately, I do not work with lost pets or people during the live session, but you can always book a reading at nancymello.com. We've got career changes. Carmen is asking over on Twitch, is asking about career changes. Something is happening this fall. Either you're going to be changing positions in your job or something is switching over for you this fall. Like, something in the fall, switching positions, and I think it'll do you a world of good. Hello, can I get a reading when you're married? You can get a reading now. You just ask what's going on. She's same thing with Aiden. I felt like it was impatient. Not at all. I think it was a good thought. If you haven't already, check out my website at nancymello.com and let me know where you're visiting from and you're watching from tonight. What is going on? Make sure you go to nancymello.com. I do have openings for, I think, Sunday and possibly, and I know definitely next week. Will I get the job from today's interview? Actually, I think so. You're one or two. I do feel like you're close. Hi, do me and my girlfriend get along well enough to get married? I don't know if you should be asking a psychic if you and your girlfriend get along and get married. I would have to turn that around to you and say, do you love her? Do you feel like you can make this commitment to possibly have children with her? I think that you guys get along really well. And I'm not even going to touch the soulmate thing. But honestly, talk to your girlfriend about what she wants with getting married. We got watching from Ontario, traveling soulful. Can you tell me anything about the property related problems and if I'll find happiness and peace? Traveling healing. I think you'll find happiness and peace. I think the property related issues, yeah, I can totally talk about property related issues. I actually have on my website at nancyblow.com, you can actually book a real estate reading, or you can just book a general reading and we can talk about real estate. It doesn't matter to me. But I do work with that. I don't know if Jules by Jenny is watching, but I was able to help her with some stuff. I love working with real estate. Real estate's fun for me. Hello. Tell me when I'm not answering your question. Tell me where you're visiting from, and make sure you're giving the live feed a like. That helps the algorithm. And who else do we have? Does Puck have anything going on that I need to be aware of? I don't think Puck is trustworthy. I don't want to get into it on air, but I think he's hiding some stuff. Rose is saying, should I continue with home renovations? I definitely think you should. I think you're kind of slowly making it into what you want. I know it's getting frustrated, but I definitely think so. Tutu is saying, I have a boyfriend, but I don't think he's my soulmate. I'm a perspective on soulmates. I think that soulmates is a lot of pressure for one person to fulfill all of our needs, and then it puts this pressure on our marriage. I know for me personally, I've dealt with that where I just feel like, how can one person, do I want this one person for eternity, or am I just really happy with this person now and for the next, can I see them? And for me personally, I can only speak for myself, but for me, I definitely, it's one of those things to reevaluate. And it's important. I don't think forever is such a long time. So Tutu, as long as you like them for now, if you're happy with him now, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough if you don't want to get married, if you're just happy with them right now. Thank you so much. We got YouTube saying that she had subscribed. Thank you so much. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, search Nancy Miller Psychic Medium. That helps a lot. I keep seeing, this is a really interesting question. YouTube is saying, I keep seeing circuses around me. A grandfather or dad or a grandfather for you, Melanie? Okay. Do I see going? Yeah, I definitely see. Cheryl saying, do I see you going on vacation next year? Definitely. If not before. I feel like you're going to be traveling in December, maybe just to see family, but something is happening in December as well. YouTube, Butterfly D, will I find a new job this year? I don't think it's going to be a forever job. I don't think it's going to be a long-term job. I think you'll find something part-time. I think you'll find something to keep your hands busy, to keep going. I do see you doing something more permanent starting next spring, though. Not before that. I do see, I think you just kind of are floating around until you find something that just fits you a little bit more. So this is a good one on Facebook. Will my son Josh ever get over his OCD? I think yes, but I think it's going to take him accepting help and accepting, really working on it. And I send you a lot of love, Mama, for working through OCD with your children. I know it's not easy, but make just lots of patience, lots of love. And I think if he accepts help, if he's willing to accept help, he can get through it. And he can really learn some wonderful skills. We got Jacksonville, Florida. We got McKinley, Texas. Oh, we got my friend Shangri-La Lane. She is a fabulous artisan over in McKinley, Texas. She is a fabulous businesswoman and actually one of my mentors. So thank you, Julia. I'm sending you so much love. Karen is asking if her oldest will ever have kids. I think so. I think it's going to be a few more years, but I do think they'll have kids. We got South Wales. Hello. Welcome from Wales. I've not had the opportunity to go to Wales yet. I've been all over the British Isles, but not to Wales yet, and I hope I have the opportunity to go over there soon. Sending love. Natasha over on Facebook says it's her first time here. Welcome. Thank you so much. Sorry, the lighting is all funky, but I hope you meet my cat, Katniss, who is not thrilled that I am holding her. Oh, Natasha is saying, ooh, I have cat hair in my nose now. Do I see you moving this year? I think at the end of this year, I do see you moving. And we got one more question on Facebook before I head over to Instagram. So Instagram, make sure you have your questions in. Will I be a grandmother in the next 24 months? Maybe at the very end of that 24 months. Oh, sorry. I was going to answer this one. I accidentally clicked on it. Does my child's father, Martin, feel? I don't think he feels. I think that was the right way to ask. Does my child's father, Martin, feel about me right now? I think he's selfish. Hands down, I think he's selfish. Over on, if you haven't liked my Instagram at nancy.mellow.psychic.media, make sure you're liking this feed. Make sure you're giving me some hearts. Facebook loves when the algorithm loves when you give me hearts. They actually count more than likes. Make sure you're telling me where you're visiting from. Thank you so much. Dana is saying, will my relationship work? I think it'll work for now. I think it's going to take a lot I think same thing. I think communication is a huge issue. But I think you can make it work. I think you're more serious about it than he is. Jules by Jenny is saying, hey, love, what's happening this summer for you? I see you traveling a lot more, Jen. I see you actually going and visiting your husband and seeing him other places. I definitely see you moving around. I see you going to Texas, which maybe it'll make sense to you. I see you going like more central states. And I do feel like you may be going with him down south. You know what I mean by that? I do feel like you may be going down south with him the next time he goes. And are his braces off, by the way? That's what I mean. Ask me a specific question to get a specific answer on Instagram. It's Mr. Frankie to you. I always love your name. It always makes me laugh. Is my son's girlfriend the one he'll end up with? I think he thinks so. I don't know if I see it permanent, though. I think they're definitely talking very seriously. I don't know if it'll end up that way. It might be like an engagement and then they cut it off. Dana is saying so much. It's been hard. I know. I am so sorry. Hello, Lindsay. Do I know if and when I might become a grandmother? Didn't I answer this or did I answer it for someone else? Thank God Brace Face is gone. Okay, so I think I do see you going south, Jen. Just me, Rose, I do think you'll be sooner than later. I'm getting confused by all the grandmother questions. I apologize, my friends. Hello, Lindsay. Give those bearded dragons a hug and a kiss for me. And then Kelsey asked me a specific question besides, just so I can answer it really quickly. We got saying hello to Katniss, so my cat's getting lots of love. A great book for OCD, Ali says, is called Brain Lock by Jeffrey M. Schwartz. So that's over on Instagram. I will go ahead and put that in the chat. Although I'm not sure what I've never read it, but they say it's Brain Lock by Jeffrey M. Schwartz. So this is what I love about my audience. Jeffrey M. Schwartz for OCD. I'm putting this in right here so you guys can see it right now. Right there. So that's for the OCD. I have not read it, but that was just what was recommended. Okay. Melanie says, this is wonderful. Melanie says that it explains a lot. I must be the grandfather. A lot of work in my mom's place. Excellent. Okay, I'm so glad. Okay, what is my boyfriend having doubt about his romantic date? Is he coming home June 18th? Oh, his release date. I'm sorry, my boyfriend is having doubt about his release date. I think he is still coming home around that day. If not that day, around that day. I don't know if it'll happen exactly June 18th, but it'll happen around that date. And I'm sending you so much love. Please keep me updated on how that's going, but I do feel like it'll still be around that date. Just make sure he's straight, but I do feel like it'll be around that date. Carmen is saying, will my older sister ever get married? I think so. It's going to be we're talking like a few years, like I'm hearing like 4 or 5 years. So I think sooner, like not soon, but I think she will eventually get married. We've got, Paris says, what's going on this summer? I think you're going to have a lot of fun this summer. I think you just need to play it really cool. Make sure you're focused, but I think it's going to be a good summer for you. I do, just be careful. I do feel like there's a couple of people around you that can kind of are not the best influence. A girl around you that isn't the best. That's the only thing I would kind of caution you on. Oh, and then one more over on Facebook. Veronica is saying, should I go for my real estate license? I think so. I wouldn't rush. Like I wouldn't like do it in 2 weeks, but I definitely think this is something that you should really be pursuing now. I think you're great at it. I think you're great at speaking to people. Make sure that you are liking, again, Facebook loves the hearts, loves the likes, and make sure you're coming. Let me know where you are visiting me from. Let me see. How many times have you watched Nancy Nights? Is this your first time? Let me know. Let me know where you are watching from tonight. Over on Instagram, we've got, this is Nancy Night, free readings Don't forget on YouTube, search for Nancy Mello Psychic, and you know it, nancymello.com to book a session. Hello, hello. We've got another summer question. I see you getting very busy, Desert Rosie, in July. Especially, you're going to be busy July, maybe mid-August. You're going to be busy. I want you to say yes. I keep hearing for you. I keep hearing say yes. Don't turn anything down. LEG is saying I finally got a law school. Congratulations. So I see the school accommodating for remote or hybrid. I feel like you're going to, I think at the very least, it's going to be hybrid. At the very least, it's going to be hybrid. Sorry, I'm just moving my screen. I as far as moving soon, it's iffy. I do see you making it work, though. Should I start the process to buy a home? Yes. I'm hearing yes. Start the process and don't wait on it. And we've got any other questions? Do I do private sessions? Yes, I do. At nancymello.com. Sorry for the extreme close-up, my friends. Nancy Nello, Navy Nello. Like, it's amazing what I can make out with this. nancymello.com is my website over there. So, what do we have? Let's see. Do I see another child in the future? I think so, but I feel like it's a year and a half, 2 years out. I think it's a while out. Hey, Leah, thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to go over on Facebook. While you guys are waiting, please tell me where you're watching from. How many times have you been joining me? Are you a long-time fan? Are you a long time, or is this your first time joining me? Oh, my friend, we've got Ontario in the house, and she says she tries to tune in as much as possible. Thank you so much, Melanie. I always love chatting with you. She's saying, what should I expect this summer? Same thing. I see you going somewhere in late June, maybe even for the weekend. I don't know if you're going to be going to the Cape, or not Cape. Sorry, I was seeing the math question. I don't know if you're going to be going to the coast, the lake, something. I see you going to body water. I see you going for more girl trips or weekend away. Maybe a longer trip, but I definitely see you not moving, but going sometime soon. And I do feel like those restrictions are going to start to ease off soon up in Canada. I do feel like within the next month. I feel like I feel like you're going to be going the first chance you get. How is my granddog? Mass, how's my granddog Samson? Has he seen my sweet pea? And yes, he has. How's my love? Oh, what I hear for Samson is lots of love. Happy, very happy, free. And yes, sweet pea and kuzu, yes. I've tuned in a few times. Thanks so much, Carmen, for joining me. Kim says, do I see her traveling? I do see her traveling in November. December time frame. And so while you are waiting over here, while we're waiting for more questions, make sure nancymello.com is where you book a reading. You can read more about me. You can read my blog. CB is saying, I just retired from work. Will I be moving? So when should I sell my house number? There's a lot of questions in here. So will I be moving? I definitely feel like you're moving not too far away. We're talking like within an hour, if not closer. And then should I sell my house number? Where will I go? I don't understand the rest of the question. I'm so sorry. We got 63 saying any changes in my career path. Not for the next few years. I do feel like there's something way out kind of in the horizon, like 3-4 years away, that I do feel like you're changing, but not anytime soon. CB is saying my friend passed away. John passed away. So I'm not going to entertain any people that have passed over right now. I've had 5 hours of readings before this, and my brain is just a little fried. I do feel like he's with you. I do feel like he's with you, though. And I apologize. I know my limitations. From Canada, it's Mr. Frankie is saying that Mr. Frankie is here from Canada. It's Mr. Frankie. He says, I try and watch every week. Welcome. Lori says, will Josie adjust to her new foster dog? Oh, Lori. I think it might be a rough few days with Lori. It might be a rough few days with Josie. I think she's going to be very territorial, and she's going to be trying to be dominant. It's Marla J. I've been watching you for a couple of months. You're awesome. Will my younger sister have a successful career? I think so. What I'm hearing for your younger sister is that she really needs to believe in herself. She's lacking a confidence, and I think this goes for a lot of us women, right? She needs to up her confidence, and I do feel like she will be successful. Make sure you let me know how, and if I see you getting a part-time job. I do see you getting a part-time job within the next few weeks, where I think it's what I'm seeing is retail. I see you working with people, something retail. Make sure you're letting me know. Make sure you're liking for the algorithm, and make sure you're commenting. Let me know how long you've been watching me. Same thing over on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. Let me know how long you've been watching. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Melanie says, I am waiting for those restrictions to bug off. I do feel like it's going to get easier. And this is interesting. I'm hearing it's going to be more of per area, right? Per province. Like it's going to be like, it's like, it's going to be slow. And I do feel like Canada is playing it a lot more cautiously. But I do feel like for Canada, there is going to be an influx of vaccines sometime soon. I feel like there's deals in the works right now for vaccines. So I don't like just pack all your summer clothes yet and say we're not doing anything. I do feel like Canada is going to have some time in the summer to enjoy. We've got Lila is saying, do I see you completing your military course successfully? Yes, 100%. I do. I see you doing it successfully. Just let go of that self-doubt and you're going to be good. Ooh, okay. We've got Facebook. We've got Dawn. What's going on with my 3 boys' future is decisions and the medical decisions. Dawn, that's a lot of questions. Oh. Overall, Dawn, I'm going to give you a general read because I know you personally, and I just want to clear it. I think it's going to be hard for a little bit. I think you have very individual struggles with each child, and for you, that is that's hard. You have one son that's extremely brilliant that is not being challenged. You have one son that's having a hard time that feels like he's not getting anything. I do feel like September is going to be a harder time for you. It's just a lot to get into for one question. Okay. We said my mother passed away 6 months ago and we can't find her wedding ring. In the house. It's definitely in the house, Deborah. It's something it's an enclosed space, like a closet, a closet or like a walk-in, something about an enclosed space. I mean, and it's not like an enclosed space as a house, but like something, something it's in, but I feel like it's in her house. I don't think anyone has it. So we've got over, and while we're waiting, make sure and let me know where you're visiting from over on Facebook or YouTube. Oh, don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. You're going to just search Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. Where's everyone visiting from on Instagram? Any messages from my mother, my daughter? Okay, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and see any new questions over on Instagram, my friends. Let's see. We've got going on Facebook. We've got Ariana saying, will I graduate from cosmetology school and get my cosmetology business? I think, welcome Ariana. Thanks for joining me for the first time. I do feel like you're going to graduate. I do see you working under someone. Maybe it's an under instruction, but I do see you working for someone initially. We're talking 6 months, a year. And I think it's about, for you, it's going to be doing like, I see you doing private parties, private things before you start your own business. KR Russ is saying she tries to catch episodes as much as she can. Hello, Kay. I'm sending you and your kittens love. And we've got, all right, my friends, I'm going to get these kids to bed and this kitten to bed. I am sending you guys so much love. Don't forget, you can book a session at nancymello.com. I'm sending you guys so much love. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.